Hey, what's up guys, Leo. This video is about the body flicker technique. Now, to get a sense of how the body flicker works, you first need to understand chakra and the concept of chakra and how it works in a ninja's body. Now, chakra in the world of Naruto is described as spiritual energy. Now, when you take spiritual energy and you mix it up with physical energy from the body, you get tremendous amounts of power output. I mean, it's no wonder why the Raikage have so much strength. They have the physical energy and then the spiritual energy or chakra to complement that physical energy, and the result, we've seen it, power, speed, you name it, right? You use chakra in your day-to-day activities like walking, running, cooking, cleaning, bits amount, right? Now, to manipulate chakra, a user would normally weave some sort of hand signs or signals, right? And depending on the combination of those hand signs or signals, the chakra or spiritual energy within that user would manifest itself physically as fire if the hand signs were that of fire style, as water if the hand signs were that of water style, shadow clone, and so on and so forth, right? And all of that also depends also on that user specific natural chakra affinity, right? Now, in a basic sense, right, the body flicker technique, is a high-speed movement technique. Now, you use it to go from point A to point B with such force and blinding speed that no eye can process, right? And to accomplish this, of course, you use chakra. Now, the distance you would then have to travel will depend on the amount of chakra that you have compressed. What I mean by that is that the further you go, the more chakra is needed. So now, what really happens basically in the ninja's body with this technique is that now the user of the body flicker technique, what he first does is that he compresses chakra within his body, right? And then after compressing it, he releases that compressed chakra, and then after releasing that chakra, he focuses that released chakra to whichever part of the body he wishes to release that chakra, right? But in the case of the body flicker technique, the point of focus of the released chakra is the legs, right? So and the result of that is no speed. You jump super high, you run really fast, right? But it's only temporary, right? So now Tsunade's destructive power works similar to this jutsu, except in the case of Tsunade, she uses her her chakra for power in that, and she's continuously constantly storing chakra and building it up inside so that it's there when she needs it, and and she chooses specifically to use her chakra for power, not for speed like in the case of the body flicker technique. But it's just the the similarities between the two techniques, but they are different in themselves. Body flicker technique is speed, and then Tsunade's powers, Tsunade's jutsu, the forehead mark thing, it's all about power, right? You build up as much as much chakra as you need, and then in combat all you gotta do is release that chakra for power. So that's Tsunade, the body flicker. So they're different, but it's just the similarities. So now, to give a practical example, so take a balloon, right, and then fill it up with air. Now, if the balloon represents the body of the ninja, the air inside the balloon would then represent the chakra, right? But then the air or chakra within this balloon is compressed, so we say it's built up chakra, but in this case it's built up air, right? So now, releasing the air or chakra stored within that balloon would result in in a force that pushes this balloon forward, right? And then the amount of the distance that this balloon would then have to travel will depend on the amount of air or chakra that is compressed within that body or balloon, right? So that's pretty much how the body flicker works. So you compress the chakra and then you release it, right? And then the distance you then have to travel after releasing that chakra would depend on the amount of chakra that you have built up or you build up or compressed within your body, right? So that's pretty much the body flicker technique, right? So, but then using chakra in this manner is very difficult. So it's not every ninja that can use this technique. Although a few has been seen, like Sai, the fourth Raikage has also done this jutsu, and there's also Shisui Uchiha, and a few others, of course. Jiraiya too has also been seen doing this technique, right? So now this jutsu itself is typically used for travel or retreating from a battle. Like Hanzo the Salamander when he escaped Nagato's Geri Jutsu. And also the fourth Raikage also used this technique to escape Sasuke's Amaterasu. And Shisui Uchiha was also so famous for his use that they called him Shisui the Teleporter. So some of these guys have mastered this jutsu for using in combat, right? But then there are also there are variations of this technique, right? Depending on your natural chakra affinity. Like if you have an affinity for fire, a kind of flame would flickering flame would appear when you use this technique. And then if you have an affinity for water, a kind of water will be left behind when you use this technique, and an affinity. The same goes for an affinity for earth, wind, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much just for the body flicker. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave the comments down below and click that like button, and I will see you in the next video.